taking shots at the Satan full clip. I could picture my enemy, Kodak. Don't question my qadr, he wrote that. Jahannam is hot, no slack, but his mercy is real, cold fact.
Asalamualaikum guys, my name is Muhammad
And I'm Ismail.
and today in the Dunya we'll be taking the interview of a famous Instagrammer called @Haram Banter UK. He's also a marketing entrepreneur and also a great person. He does online classes and we'll be speaking to him soon. Stay tuned. Assalamualaikum guys, sorry to disturb you during your listening to the podcast. I just wanted to give you a quick word from our first ever sponsor. This is from Anchor. So if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Anchor is free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Anchor will then distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can make money from your podcast as well with no minimum listenership, which is just amazing for new starting podcasters. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. I highly recommend it. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's anchor.fm, the website, to get started. Thank you for listening and I hope you enjoy the rest of your podcast. Assalamualaikum guys, we're back with a special guest here. His name's Adam and we'll hand it over to him just to introduce himself really quickly.
Hi, my name's Adam. I'm an entrepreneur. I also own Haram Banter, which you may have heard of.
Yeah. What are you an entrepreneur in? Is it like a business or?
Yeah, a lot of things. I started quite a few years ago. So I started off doing like drop shipping. I've done e-commerce kind of stuff. I've done affiliate marketing. Now I mainly do marketing. So online marketing. I have an agency. So that's an online marketing agency. And I also teach social media marketing, which I have more than 300 students now.
Wow, yeah. Okay, so we'll get straight to the first question that we got in. So this is from one of your followers actually, and the question is, when and how did you get into social media marketing?
Okay, so like I said, I've always been into business kind of thing. So I started off doing a lot of different things. And then what it was is a few years ago when I was 16 or 17, I was actually working part-time for 11 hours a day. So obviously it was illegal working for £2 an hour, 11 hours a day in a market stall. And it was also in the middle of Ramadan. So fasting for the whole day in boiling heat for 11 hours a day, working for £2 an hour. And I did that for a few weeks. And then I said, I think this was in summer holidays I think I was in college or school. I'm not sure if I was in secondary school or college. But I realized, you know what, I cannot do this anymore. University was not for me. So I thought, you know what, I have to start getting into business. So I got into a few different business streams. And then I realized, do you know what, online marketing is the way to go because it's the only business model that is literally requires zero investment. There's no risk. And the returns are huge. And it's very easy. And I've always been into business and marketing. I did business in GCSE, I did business in A-levels, and I knew business is for me. But the thing is, when it comes to school and colleges, they will teach you all the theory. They'll teach you everything like that, but they're not going to teach you how to actually turn it into an income stream.
Yeah.
So I basically just learnt myself. I did my own Facebook ads. I just wasted a lot of money doing it. I basically invested all my money to learn everything. But you know, it worked out in the end.
Yeah, that's good. As long as it works out, isn't it?
Yeah, so on to the second question. A lot of people have been asking, what's your weight loss story?
Okay. Okay, so I used to weigh a lot. Okay, when I tell you secondary school, I was one of them kids that used to, walk into the shops before school, and my bag was full of like sweets and chocolates and shit. And I used to have my excuse was I'm selling it. So when I told you I was an entrepreneur kind of person, I'm not
Yeah.
selling. Nowadays everyone does it, but back when I was in school, it was not. It was not as obvious. Not many people did that back when I was in school, but I did sell a lot of chocolates and sweets and drinks and stuff like that in school. But I also ate most of it myself, so I was very, very fat. And then when I actually started working and stuff like that, I had a job. So after that, it was just you walk into the kitchen at work and they've just got the whole table is full of snacks and stuff. And when you're sitting there working for the whole day, it's just like this was before I started my agency and stuff. So I had a job in a real estate company, and I was just marketing, but sitting in an office all day eating, and I just got fat and fat and fat. So last year in Ramadan, so I think it was about 9 or 10 months ago, or
Yeah.
maybe 11. I'm not sure. The timing is different between Islamic and English, but I was weighing 135 kilograms. I was
Wow.
big. Okay. And I've always been going gym, but the thing is that I've been eating so much and slacking in gym, so I just put on more weight, and it was not muscle. Or I had a bit of muscle, but I was fat. And then I thought last Ramadan, I just said to myself, do you know what? I need to fix up. I have to lose this weight. I don't want to die from diabetes. I don't want to die from all this obesity stuff. So I thought, you know what? I need to fix up. So in Ramadan, when Ramadan came last year, halfway through it, I was still getting fat. And then halfway through, I said, you know what? I'm going to use Ramadan as an excuse to lose weight, because I have to fast for the whole day for 19, 20 hours, whatever. I might as well use it to my advantage. So straight away, I fixed up. I said, okay, no more eating, fattening stuff, no more samosas, no more none of that. We're just going to have porridge, porridge, grilled chicken, vegetables. That's it. Protein shake. That was my life. And then literally, I did that, and then I didn't go Tarawih at night. I read my Isha, and then I went straight to the gym after that. And I was lucky. I had to travel about 25 minutes away to a gym that was open at 11 o'clock in the night. But I went with my friend. We both went there, and we banged out gym for about an hour at about midnight. And then by the end of Ramadan, I lost about 10, 11 kg in literally 2 weeks. Because I was grinding that hard, heavy weight, heavy lifting, that kind of thing. And then after that, once I saw what I had done in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I thought, you know what, I can easily do this. And then it's just carried on from there. So I lost about 40 kg now.
So what were you doing in the gym? Was it weights or was it more cardio?
Both. So what I do is mainly do. Right now I'm not doing anything because of the virus, so we're all stuck at home. But what I was doing back then is, a lot of people think you can go gym and you'll lose weight. No, nutrition is 80% nutrition, 20% gym. Okay, if your nutrition is not on point, you're not going to lose weight. But I had the nutrition on point, and then in the gym, it was mainly lifting heavy, right? Because if you want to sweat, you got to lift heavy. And then a bit of cardio. So what I did is, maybe if I went gym for 1.5 hours, it was 1 hour of doing bench press, deadlift, squats, tricep extensions and stuff like that. Just your normal workout. And then maybe about 20, 30 minutes of cardio at the end. And if you do cardio, high intensity cardio is the best. High intensity interval training in the morning on a fasted state is the best. Intermittent fasting. If you want to lose weight, intermittent fasting is literally the best thing to do. So you fast for 16 hours and you only eat in 8 hours. So for example, I don't eat after 8 o'clock, and then I won't. It's what is it right now? 1:37 p.m. I haven't eaten breakfast. I'm gonna have my breakfast in about 2 hours, 3 hours.
So you do this not only in Ramadan, you're basically fasting every day.
Every day, yeah. Because it's
for the whole year.
Wow.
It's my lifestyle now. So I don't. If I eat breakfast, I'll feel weird. I cannot eat before 2, 3 o'clock. I just can't do it. So I just have.
That's commitment right there.
So you do that for the whole year?
I do that for the whole year.
Like
it's like a lifestyle.
Wow.
It's not diet. It's a lifestyle. I changed my whole lifestyle. It becomes a lot easier. I can't eat breakfast now. That's it.
So we'll move on to the next question. So with what you do, how do you make money off that?
Well, I've got a few different income streams. The only two that I mainly promote is my agency, my marketing agency. What that means is I market businesses. So businesses, for example, when you look at a dentist, dentists have, you know, degrees in dentistry or whatever, and they want to focus on doing dentistry, right? They want to focus on your teeth, doing fillings, that kind of thing. They don't want to market their business. So I go to them, I say, okay, I see you've got, you've got a dentist here, you've got a dentist clinic, whatever, you're doing well. However, you haven't got a website, you're not marketing. Do you know you could actually improve your, you could actually increase your customers by like 50%. So I say, are you happy with how many customers you have right now? Most businesses will say no. So I say, okay, I can get you 50% more customers, but you pay me £2,000 a month, £3,000 a month, £4,000, £5,000 a month, and then they pay me. And the second thing is I actually teach pretty much what I do, social media marketing. I teach it in an online course with mentorship, that kind of thing. So I've got a lot of students I've actually got some students who make more money than me. But that's just how it is. Once I teach them, that's it.
Yeah. So the next question that we have, Ismail, if you want to ask him.
So what's your background in marketing, and what are some tips and tricks that you can use to achieve marketing success?
Main tip I will give is, you mean in terms of online marketing to clients?
Yeah.
Okay. Main tip I'll give you is clients are going to say no. All right. If you cold call 500 clients, 450 of them are going to say no. 50 of them will actually pick up the phone. 10 of them are going to say yes. If you call 500. So a lot of questions that I get asked is, why do you promote online marketing so much? I've called 5 clients and they've all said no. I said, yeah, you can't call 5 clients and expect them to say yes. You have to call 100 before some of them say yes to you. And that's just how it is in life. You have to learn how to sell and you have to learn how to pitch, but you have to pitch in a way where, clients don't think you're pitching. You have to pitch the end result kind of thing. So that's one of the biggest tip I'll give in terms of marketing is always sell the end result. Don't sell don't sell the service. So for example, if I'm going to sell you let's say I'm going to sell you gym equipment. I'm not going to sell you gym equipment. I'm going to sell you the end result, which is I'm going to teach you how to build muscle. I'm going to tell you how to lose weight by using my equipment, right? So I'm not going to say I'm selling you a bench press. Do you want to buy my bench press? I'm going to say, do you want to get fit? Do you want to, live a lifestyle where you can go to the beach, take your top off, sit there and sunbathe, 6-pack coming out, that kind of thing. It's all about selling the end result. That's one of the biggest tips. One thing I want to quickly say is, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know my 3 rules of success. Okay. It's all about knowledge, implementation, and hard work. Okay. To be successful, you have to have the knowledge. You have to have it in your mind what you want to do. You have to have all of the knowledge about it, right? Next thing you need to do is implement that knowledge. And the third thing is once you've implemented that knowledge, is just work hard on it and then you'll be successful. But without those 3 steps, you can't be successful.
That's some real words of wisdom there. One last question. What are your future plans? So obviously you've been really successful from age 16 to now. What are you thinking, looking forward? What are your plans?
To be honest, some of my plans I can't really tell anyone because it's a secret. But to be honest, mainly just focusing on my students, because a lot of times people ask me, what's the difference between you and these online course sellers and these scammers and traders and whatnot. And the difference is I care about my students, right? I want every single one of my students to be successful, which is why I give one-to-one mentorship to all of my students. If my students are not successful and my students call me and say, Adam, I'm really struggling, what can I do? Immediately, I'll think of the best thing I can do. So for example, because of coronavirus right now, a lot of my students are struggling to get clients. And I'm going to be honest, right? I'm not just trying to take your money and sell a course here. I'm an honest guy. I don't lie. I don't do none of that shit. I want all of my students to be successful. They're struggling right now. My agency is struggling a little bit right now because of coronavirus. So all the businesses are shut down. However, there is still ways to get clients. So as soon as people are telling me, yesterday and the day before, Adam, I'm struggling. I can't get clients. What can I do? Because all the businesses are closed. I literally just filmed a video right now for my course, an updated video on how they can get clients during coronavirus to make sure they're all successful. So I focus a lot on focus a lot on my students. That's probably what my future goals is, to make sure all of my students are successful. because I don't want to move on and, you know, do bigger things when I've still got students who need my help. I'm not just going to sit there and sell them a course, take their money, and then just leave them to suffer. Do you know what I'm saying? I have to make sure they all get where they want to be, because that's what I promised.
Yeah. Obviously, you sound like a great teacher, by the way. Yeah, keep on doing what you're doing. Obviously, I'm really interested in this course now. So if someone else who's listening wants to get involved in your course, how would they do that?
To get involved in the course?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you would need to do is just message me on Instagram, which is Adamant, ADX. I don't even know what my own name is. ADXMENT. Yeah, ADXMENT. Or just head over to Marketception Academy on Instagram. My PA will message you. Even if you message me, to be honest, I will pass you over to my PA, because, like I said, I focus on my students and he focuses on, you know, new stuff. Yeah. So you message, and the thing I have to say is, if you don't mind, I want to put this on my Instagram as well, because a lot of people ask me this. What I have to say is, if you message me or my PA to join my course and we say no to you, please don't take it offensively, okay? Because, like I said, I care about all my students. My aim is to make sure all of the students are successful. If you do not have the mindset that we're looking for to be a student, if we don't think you're going to be successful, we're going to we'll say, no, we're not taking you on. I don't care if you're going to pay me 5 times the price. I'm not taking you on, because I don't think you're going to be successful. And if you're not going to be successful, it's going to look bad on me. Okay, there's a reason I have 5-star reviews. It's because I only take on students that I think are going to be successful. I won't take on anyone. So I just wanted to put that out there, because we've declined a few people and they don't like it. And they go and chat about us, you know, on our backs. They go on and join our lives and say, you lot are pricks, you lot are scammers, because we don't want to take them on. But that's just how it is. Okay, it's about mindset. If you don't have the correct mindset for us, we're going to straight up say no to you. But that's
So in this interview, one thing I've learned about you is, it's not, even though alhamdulillah you're making money, it's not all about the money with you. You're looking at the people you're giving a service to. Yeah, and it's more about the service than the money for you.
Exactly.
And I think that's something that's rare to find.
Yeah, because you know what
keep up what you're doing, alhamdulillah. Is there anything else you'd like to say? I think you're about to say something.
I was just going to say, because what you were saying about the service thing is, the thing is, a lot of these people online nowadays, I don't want to give any names, but they care only about the money. They don't care about the service, and then they end up being a scam. But, you know, I'm a Muslim. You two are both Muslim, I'm assuming.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
So, you know, if I scam someone, then day of judgment, they're going to come back to me and take it from me, right? So I don't want to sit there and sell fake dreams. I don't sit there with a Lamborghini. I'm not even trying to boast. I can buy a Lamborghini or a Porsche right now, but I'm not going to do that, because I don't promote a flashy lifestyle, okay? I promote values. I promote success. I promote hard work. I'm not going to sit there and say, you know, join my course, pay me the money, and then you can buy a Lamborghini next week. I'm not like that. You know, the chances of anyone buying a Lamborghini from my course in a week is impossible. You're not going to make a Lamborghini in a week. Now, in 6 months, you may be able to buy a Lamborghini if you want to buy a Lamborghini. But what I hope is, when you do my course and you listen to me and you join my lives, is you don't buy a Lamborghini, because I don't promote flashy lifestyles. I promote investments. A Lamborghini isn't. This is from what's that book? Rich Dad Poor Dad. Okay. You have to make sure you build your assets, not your liabilities. A Lamborghini is a liability. So basically, a liability is something that takes money away from you, and an asset is what gives you money, right? So it's all about building your assets and not buying liabilities. But that's just kind of my values that I promote. I don't promote flashy lifestyle kind of thing.
So alhamdulillah, this has been a great interview. We've learned a lot about you. We've learned that there's actually a lot more to you than meets the eye. So this has been Haram Banter, Adam, marketing entrepreneur, and inshallah we'll see you all in the next episode.
Well, that's been today in the Dunya. We've been your hosts, Ismail
and Muhammad,
and we'll see you next time in the Dunya. Asalamualaikum.
Asalamualaikum.
But pretend my religion come first and comes making my ends. Islam, this my deen, and it's not what you see on TV. How we be following prophecies. Put on in this sunnah, surely is a key. I pray I remain on the path mustaqim. So when I rise, Jannah I will see.